Welcome to This Week with Old Sarge. Got the new camera, thanks to son number one. Whoo, looking good. This week, the man with the broken legs. So way back when I was at my very first station, Superstation Sussex, shout out to you guys. Sitting down for roll call about a half an hour before a shift change. Sitting there in the old conference room around a big old table where we have roll call at. Got the comm center right behind us with the radio turned up so we can hear what's going on before we relieve the squad that's currently on patrol. Kind of get a little, idea what's going on out there before you go out there. Our sergeant at the time, he's running around putting his roll call together, so he's in a different part of the station. We're just sitting there chatting amongst ourselves, waiting for him to show up and give us a little roll call. So while we're sitting there waiting and chatting, we hear over the radio that a call's come in of a completely out of control, drunk, belligerent, and nasty, wanting to fight everybody in the world man at the local hotel in the town that we are responsible to patrol in. Woo, he sounds nasty. So a trooper answers the dispatcher on the radio and says, well, I'm real close there. I'll stop by and see what's going on. So we just keep on chatting there a little bit. Sure enough, trooper comes up on the radio. Yep, I'm here at the hotel. I'll go in and see what's going on. Now, this next part got relayed to us by the trooper after the fact, but keep a little continuity. I'll put it in right here. Trooper goes in the front door of the hotel, and there's old belligerent man up there on the second story, top of the stairs, yelling and screaming, wanting to fight everybody, spitting, nasty, woo, giving everybody the business. Trooper walks down them stairs, walks over the bottom of them stairs, looks up there and said, you need to come on down here. We need to talk. And old boy gives the trooper the old jersey number one with both hands. Says, come on up here, I'll fight you, and all this stuff, and the trooper looked at the fella, he's a pretty stout trooper, he's a good natured. He looks at this fella, he recognized him, we dealt with him before. He's drunk again. He's like, look, I come up there, you coming down with me, or you can just come on down. The boy like, come on up here and get me, trooper, I'll fight you, I'll kick everybody's ass. And the trooper's like, all right. Trooper walks up the stairs, and old boy tries to fight him. Trooper just spins him around, puts him down on his chest on the floor, gets his hand behind him, put the handcuffs on him, you're under arrest. Come on now, let's stand up, we're going back to the station. And old boy, he's refusing to stand up, but he's wanting to fight. He's on his belly, he still wants to fight. And the trooper's like, all right, just grabs, he got huge hands on this trooper, boy, he just grabs the guy's arms there, and whoop, stands him up a little bit, slips the old arm through there and grabs the other arm. Here they go down the stairs. But old boy, he's still refusing to walk, so his feet are just kind of thumping on the stairs behind him as they're going down. And old boy's, he's wiggling and, still wanting to fight and screaming and yelling and cussing. And trooper's like, yeah. And takes the little boy downstairs, takes him out through the lobby, out through the front door, and puts him up against the troop car, opens the back door, and grabs him, says, all right, sit yourself down in there. Boy's still wanting to fight, and the trooper, putting him in there, looks down, waiting for him to swing his legs in, so he can shut the back door of the troop car. And he looks and he's like, holy moly, what's going on with this fella's legs? Said, the pants legs are all twirled around, like when you get, the bread out of the bread bag that you want, and, the old loaf of bread there, what do? You pick it up and give it a zzz, fold it under and put her back on the cabinet. The doggone legs are, this boy's pants right under the knees are just all twisted up and feet pointed all different directions and stuff. He's like, what the hell's going on with your legs? You got prosthetics? I was like, he's still nasty. Yeah, of course I got prosthetics. I'll still kick your ass. So the legs, the prosthetic legs, have come unhooked from the guy's legs, but they're still held inside the pants by the straps that go, on up past the guy's thighs to his waist, where he's got his waist belt on to hold his prosthetics steady. The trooper's like, all right, and grabs his pants legs, puts his, feet in front of him, basically, and shuts the door. Guy's still yelling and screaming, throwing himself around, even though he's seatbelted in. Trooper gets in the front, and we're still sitting there at roll call, listening to this, and he's like, Trooper comes up on the radio, we can hear right behind us. He says, I'll be, heading back to the station, got one under arrest, he's got prosthetic legs. You can hear the guy screaming while the trooper's talking, kick all your asses. He says, I'm going to need some help getting this guy out of the troop car to get back to the station. It's like, no problem. The guy up there on the comm center's like, received. Looks at us and we're like, yeah. As soon as he pulls up here, we'll all get up from roll call. And one guy will open the door to the lobby, hold it open. And the next trooper will hold open the door to the parking lot. A couple of us just go right out in the parking lot and help pull this guy out of the troop car and bring him in the station. No big deal. So the prosthetic legs, get mentioned during this radio transmission. If I didn't mention that before. So we all knew what was going on. So we're still chatting there, and all of a sudden here comes Sarge wheeling in with a roll call book. Now he hadn't heard any of this apparently. He had no idea what was going on. Sets the old roll call basket down, pulls the books out, and starts handing paperwork. You go do this, you go do that, you go do that, you're patrolling this area, you're patrolling that area, blah, 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 blah. And then the trooper pulls up in front of the station with the angry man. And he says, I'll be out here at the station. And we're like, hold up, Sarge, we gotta go out there, we gotta help get a guy off a troop car. It was on the radio earlier, and he's like, oh, okay, go ahead. And the sergeant's sitting right at the head of the table there, and he looks. He can look right through the first doorway and the second doorway and the big windows in the front, and he can see the troop car. So he's just sitting there waiting. Trooper gets up and holds the first door open. Another trooper holds the second door open. Two troops go out there, open up the car door. Guy still wanting to fight and getting a hold of whatever you can get a hold of, trying to get this guy out, and finally get him out of the car, and his legs are unhooked. So here we go. We're just dragging him in. And my sergeant's sitting there at the roll call desk. He's looking out them doorways. He's like, what the hell is this? This fella got 2 broken legs. Holy shit, right at the start of shift, that I'm taking over. They're bringing in a guy with 2 broken legs, under arrest. He should be going to the hospital if he got broken legs. Here come dragging him in the first door there in the lobby. And my sergeant, I can't believe what I'm seeing. He just kind of sitting there like, holy crap, this shift is going to hell fast. And the trooper that arrested the fella, he says, here, take him into the bathroom here in the lobby. And so we do a little 90-degree left turn. Instead of coming in the station, we take them in the bathroom. They're in there doing their thing there, and we just kind of file back in like nothing's going on, sit down at the roll call table, like, we got anything else, Sarge? Sarge's like, what the hell's wrong with that guy? He's got 2 fucking broken legs. Even if he's under arrest, he should be at the hospital under arrest right now. What's he in the bathroom for? It's like, oh, Sarge, hang on. He got 2 prosthetic legs. They just kind of came unhooked, during the arrest, and it's okay. He's not injured. They're just took him in the bathroom there so he can, hook his legs back up and get his, straps adjusted and all that so he can walk. Because people get real calm usually when they're brought into the station. That belligerent foolishness kind of ends. So my sergeant's like, oh my God. Oh, right at the first shift, I thought, you're bringing in some guy with 2 broken legs. Holy crap. It's all right, Sarge. He's okay. So, shout out section this week. Shout out to all my B troopers out there doing the JOB, holding true to the oath. We appreciate what you're doing out there, and you best be keeping track of each other now, doggone it. So, we appreciate what you're doing. So, thank you. Thank you very much. Military, woo! High operational tempo, to say the least. We appreciate what you're doing out there. Woo, it's tough. Long hours, short pay. So we appreciate what you're doing, keeping us safe here at home and overseas. So thank you. Thank you very much. So till next week, me and Christmas Pig, bye now.